Yo, um, just got an idea. I was, reading an email from a certain somebody, and, they were talking about asking questions about, ways to spread this information. And I don't know why, but it reminded me of something I did a couple years ago. And instead of just making YouTube videos, since not everybody gets on YouTube. I mean, almost everyone, I would say, has been on YouTube at least once, but I'm sure there's somebody out there who hasn't. But way back when, I don't know, it was like a couple, maybe a year or two ago, or maybe it was probably 2 years ago or something. In the summertime, me and Og went out around our neighborhood, a couple other neighborhoods, and we printed off, I don't know, like 100 pages of, it was an article from a general, talking about preparing for something, I can't remember what it was, but talking about chemtrails and all this other shit, and just like a bunch of shit all in one letter. And we went and literally put them on, stuck them to fucking stop signs, trees, signs, anything, anywhere we could get it. So, and people would, people see something sitting, taped up, somebody's gonna go up to it and at least start to read it. And then you'll have your occasional programmed robot who's gonna read, see a little bit of what everyone calls conspiracy, and rip it down because it just pisses him off because he's so American and he has no clue what the fuck is going on. But that's another way. Of course, talking to one another on YouTube, on Skype, on whatever, coming together as groups. I don't know. I'm not really sure what else you could do. I mean, unless you get on multiple platforms where you can make videos and just spread it out that way. That's a good idea too. But yeah. And I'm trying to figure out a way to say this. I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but I guess when a person starts to do this YouTube thing and then progresses, goes and forth, more and more and more and more videos, and let's say, I don't know, 5 years down the road, they've got, 10,000 people following them. I don't ever want me or my videos, or I guess me personally, I don't ever want the people who watch my videos or subscribe to me or whatever to ever, like, I don't want to say worship me, but to, like, pretty much, like, to wait on every word, wait on everything, sit here and wait for every video for me to come out to learn the next move, quote unquote, whatever. Or if I start, I don't know, I just don't want people to be a follower and just follow me like I have all the answers, because if that's the case, we're all lost, because I don't have all the answers, and that's half the reason why I'm doing this shit now, is to find out more and to also let other people know who might not know or might just need to be explained a different way. I don't know. I just keep seeing this shit where one person is talking about this, and then boom, it blows up, and then now that person behind it, excuse my language, but is now being dick-ridden, or is getting dick-ridden, everybody's dick-riding them, pretty much. And what's the point? Why be a yes man? Why do that? Like, I don't get that. And also, with this whole thing, yes, I'll admit it, I would love to be able to make money off of this channel by, monetizing and all that shit. That would be so cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I could quit my job and I could just do this shit. It would be sweet, you know what I mean? But it's not the reason why I'm doing this. Because the shit that we're talking about is oh so sensitive, and I don't know, you just never know. You really don't ever know, but it's just not, the truth isn't supposed to be sold. It's supposed to be given, and that's where everybody's like getting everything fucked up. And I know it's hard to be like, well, goddamn, there's so many views on this, or I got so many subscribers, like I could be making some money. That's something that you're gonna have to deal with to yourself. If it means that much to you, then make another channel, but make it about something like music. Your music, or I don't know, something that doesn't have to do with this truth shit, like entertainment, that's so to speak. Because with this getting money for this truth shit, it really fucks shit up, as far as like nobody knows if you're real or being real, or if you're being paid by them, or any of that. So what I'm trying to say is that if you're neutral, you're neutral. You know what I mean? After all, this is their platform anyway. If we want to be completely accurate, I guess. And who knows, it's a matter of time before videos get taken down. Who the fuck knows, But I don't know. I guess if anybody else has got any ideas to spread the shit, then shoot them out there. But I don't know. I guess that's it. Nothing too much. At least there's nothing more that I can think of right now. I don't know. Oh, that's what I want to ask too. Does anybody know a place, like a safe place or a safe house, where we can send people for healing or send them there to get out of the fucked up environment that they're in now? Please, if there's anybody that can do that or knows somebody or can figure it out, whatever. If they got an answer, please let me know. Because, long story short, I want to help somebody. But everything costs money in this stupid fucking world. And all their toys cost money to use. And, you can't just think and make it happen. But if anybody knows anything, that'd be cool. Oh, my power's on. Look at the light. Thank you. Goodness, it's on. And thank you all the electricians out there, because y'all was out there in 70-mile-an-hour winds, 80-mile-an-hour winds at nighttime, freezing your ass off, trying to fix this shit, and you fixed it. Because this morning we woke up and they said, oh, it's not going to happen till tomorrow at 6. And then 4 or 5 hours later, they cut it on. I was like, oh my gosh. Came home, got me a hot old shower, made me some food. Well, what's left of the food, because everything else fucking spoiled. But, yeah, it's so much better. Thank gosh. I can finally, and it's not 50 degrees in here. It feels, I don't know what it is, like 65 or 70 or something. I don't know. It's cold as shit outside. Not that cold, but it's cold enough. God, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, check this out. Alright. The video, apparently, somebody said it was fake. I don't know whether it's fake or not. But the girl pulls up to McDonald's drive-thru and goes absolute fucking berserk and says, you don't want me to assume my natural, you don't want to assume my natural body or whatever. And apparently they're saying that she was a reptilian, or she was droned by one, whatever you want to call it. And when I watched it, it clicked that, boom, why is she at McDonald's? Well, she's at McDonald's because McDonald's, their meat is mixed with human meat, and it's produced back into chicken nuggets or hamburger or whatever. I don't know if they put in everything or whatever. But then it's given back to us, and maybe I'm completely wrong with this. I don't know. Call me wrong if I am, please. But we have a reptilian side of our brain. I think that's, yeah, right? I fucking losing it right now. And if the reptilians like human meat, then hold on. What?
You have both candles in here?
No. But if they feed the human meat back to us, does that fuel that part of our brain? I don't know. Maybe I'm completely fucking wrong with this. I don't know. But what I was saying, I don't know. You know what? What I wanted to say was, I think some people don't know. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Well, yeah, it does. I feel like some people who might be droned by one of these things somehow don't know that they are reptilian and they think that they're human, but then they go through weird things, and I don't know how to fucking explain it, but they're putting the human meat back into fast food and all that shit, and these inhabited bodies are going to eat that food, and they're getting their satanic ritual on by eating McDonald's. People don't look at it that way, but simple, they're like, oh, I'm just going to McDonald's to get some food. What are you talking about? Well, no, every time you go there, you're fucking acting or acting cannibalism. And it's just kind of fucking freaky to think about that. That also, the arch, it's an arch and then a line at the bottom. And if you turn it sideways, it's a 13, I think is what they said. Or no, maybe it's a symbol it's a symbol of like recycling or something. I can't remember what it is. But it's like, it's death food, and some people know it, but you keep coming back because it's addicting. I don't know. It's just weird little like spells and shit like that are out there that fucking ruin you. But it's just crazy too, thinking about how much shit is out there to distract you. I mean, literally, just looking at my room, I could probably count fucking over 10, 20 things that distract you, and I'm saying either just simply off of the logo. I mean, it sounds stupid, but then if I look at the logo and I see it, then I'm like, oh, it reminds me of work. Well, then it reminds me of something that happened today at work, or whatever the case is. Well, it completely gets my mind off of what I was talking about. Therefore, I just lost my train of thought. You know what I mean? Something like that. Certain things like that. People don't think about shit like that. But I'm always fucking on the go and fucking thinking about a bunch of shit. And same thing too is that I'm noticing it too that like certain things like drugs, when people take drugs and you're on them and you're still, because I was doing it, I was speaking out and talking, when I still have my problem, but you don't realize what you can't feel when you're on it because you think it's the normal, if that makes any fucking sense. But now that I'm clear-headed, it's like, it's a whole new ball game. Like, I'm starting to get like weird telepathic, not memories, but like visions of like shit that's about to happen, just like in my life, not like the world or anything like that. But I don't know, it's just weird. But one thing that I haven't had is a dream in a while. At least I think I'm having them. I know I'm having them because we all have dreams. It's not everyone. But I just can't remember them. Usually I wake up and I'm like, boom. But I think it's because I'm used to waking up by myself. I'll sit there and lay there and think about where I just came from or where I was just at. But with a puppy beside you, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh fuck, he's gotta go pee. Or he's looking at you, licking your face. And then you get all these emotions, and then it fucking wakes you up too fast. And then you're like, oh fuck. But, oh, and honestly, fucking waking up to 45, 50 degree room, freezing fucking cold, unless you're under the blanket. This is the worst thing at 6:30 or 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. But the heat just kicked on and it feels fucking great here. But I don't know. I'm just fucking tired and this shit's been stressing me the fuck out. But we're good now. And fuck, I'm about to reach my limit on how long I can make the video. So, I guess I'm gonna end it abruptly. And, see y'all later. Alright, cool. Peace.